I've got a few red bars on my fucking screen, like. Yeah, it's opening now. I'm just gonna close the party off. Yeah, done. Yep. Well, I wouldn't let me play. The thing about says that I couldn't even load up the game. Microsoft playing silly buggers again. But anyways, we're off anyway. Oh, I need to turn that down. Bingo. Got 4 viewers. Okay, hello and welcome to the next round in the WR season, and it's here in Japan. Beautiful country, beautiful people, sunny Japan. And your commentators tonight will be myself, Mustafashag, and you know it, you've heard of him, the TAFKA Beer Guru, racing guru himself. Here he is.
Well, hello there, yes, BK on the Xbox, Beer and Kebab, your racing guru, and welcome to Tuesday race night. And tonight we are at Suzuka, Japan for the Japanese Grand Prix. Should be an exciting race. Let's go and check the weather, shall we?
Oh yeah, no, you can follow that. Yeah. Oh, there's me not looking.
And there we are. That's the weather for you. If you'd like to do your forecast, the forecast is
dry.
Dry. There we go.
Yeah,
yes,
very dry.
We got dry qualifying and a dry race. So that's all good.
Yeah. Track temps 29, 28, so not too hot. So yeah, tyre wear should be reasonable. Looking good. Right, let's see who's going out on track first. Who's out on the track? Oh, and it's Affid. Affid has broke the ice.
Nice to see Affid back. We haven't seen him for a few weeks.
As usual, Ben normally is the first one out. And he is.
Just going to run through the, quickly run through the grid. In no particular order, we have Grim, Keo, Hemp, Senna, Forrester, Marley, Red Bull, Aurora, Iggy, Affid, Sexy, Mum, Hightower, Dad, Bish, Ninja, and Poz. Nice abbreviations for the lot of them. So yeah, nice busy grid tonight. And look at that, there's some good drivers, very consistent now. Okay. It's that time of the week. You know what time it is. Yeah,
I know. I'm going to look
It's prediction time.
Yeah, I got it wrong last week.
What have we got then?
Surprisingly, for once. Now there's a few in here now.
Only because of showboating.
Let's see. yeah. Say no more on that matter.
Yes.
We've got a couple of newcomers, so I'm not too sure of the pace at the moment. So like the Bishop, I know he's pretty fast. So I tell you, Bean's pretty quick. Affid's pretty quick. I'm gonna push the boy. I'm gonna say Keo. I've got to go with Keo because he has got pace. Like
he is a great driver.
I've got to have to say Keo.
Well, that's a good call. I think that's a very good call. Now, obviously, we can't both go for the same driver. We have to have our own little picks. So I'm going to go for Mr. Reed himself, the dodgy Scotsman, Ninja Penguin. He's going to be my favourite. He's my pick. I'm going for Ninja.
Yeah.
I'm going for Ninja tonight.
Ninja against Keo.
But I tell you what, I'm looking down the grid, Skinny. That is a monster grid. I tell you what, it's even paced all the way through. There's so many people who could win this.
These are all fast drivers. Grim, Keo, Hemp Game is fast. Them two there, Beer and Kebab and Shag are slow, like you know what they're like. But
yeah. Johnny Tokens.
Yeah. Then you've got Senna, who's pretty rapid. Forrester, we know, he's rapid. Marley, he's definitely Red Bull. He's definitely got pace. Raruton's been picking up pace lately, so I'm expecting him to do good tonight. Iggy, we always know he's fast, as I said before. Affid. Sexy has actually been a winner of a race, so he could be another.
Won the last race.
Yeah, it could be the fly in the ointment for all we know. Then you got Ben, rapid again. Hightower, rapid. Dad, rapid.
Yep. Oh so man, it's so tight.
There's even Positive Glad at the bottom. Every one of them could be a potential winner. I can't really see it.
It's so hard, isn't it? It's so hard to work out. This could be one of the best races of the entire calendar for looking at the driver lineup because it's just so even.
I'm looking at Hemp Gamer here now. I'm watching him going down the track. Let's see what he's coming into his first sector time. It's a 36.2. I don't know how that goes because I haven't got a reference to give it to.
That's pretty good. I'm on the leaderboard. That's the fastest so far. Most cars are just completing their out laps.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, Iggy has left the session. He has got some issues, so I'm going to try and get him back in. He did have some connection issues.
You do have a one doggy chance. We do allow a jog. Just because it does lag the room out if you keep coming in and out.
I can't work out how to get him back in. Actually, how do I get him in?
You have to send him in. You have to send him an invite somehow. You've got. I don't know. But you've got to send him an invite somehow.
It's greyed out, mate. I can't get him in.
Yeah. I'm hoping somebody's in the pits that can do it.
Yeah, I can't. This is what I was. Oh, hang on a minute.
There's another way you can do it. I'm having a look now. I don't want to really come off the feed in case it interrupts the feed, really.
No. You stay on it, mate.
Yeah.
I think that's it, mate. I think that's it. Unfortunately, I can't work out a way of getting him back in. If anyone knows, put it on the stream now, because I ain't got a clue.
Yeah, if it's grayed out, I'm not too sure. Unless you can invite him into party and then invite him in that way, free a party invite. You know what I mean?
I'll try. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you know, just do a multiple party invite. It should allow you to do that if he's in party with us. It's because you got on invite only. I think that's possibly it.
But once he's in party, what do I do then?
Then you just go back to the party things and just it'll say invite party to game.
Oh yeah, I've just seen that.
Yeah.
We need to get Iggy into party though as quickly as we can.
Yep, get Iggy into party and then
actually
can invite him into game.
I could do this party being open actually, to be honest with you, because I need to. He's obviously not getting the message, and I need to get hold of him. But you can't come off the stream.
I have now.
No.
Too late. I've done it. I'm going to open up the party control. I just didn't want.
No, don't bother.
I've done it. Too late. I've done it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
He's done it.
Iggy.
Right, just invite him to the game now.
We're just going to try and get you back in, mate. All right. So we'll try and work out how to do it.
See, we couldn't do it through the other way. The only way we could do it is to get you into party and maybe try and do it a party invite way. It should let you through because it's because you're greyed out trying to do it the normal way. There you go.
Just get an invite there.
Yep, there you go. You should get that now.
Yeah, that is your doggies though, mate.
That is your doggy. So if we kick out again, it's just the way it is.
Yeah. do you want to close the party down once he's gone again?
Yeah, sure. No worries.
Have a good one, mate.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Yeah, sorry about that, viewers. Beer,
technical issues.
He's in his technophobe mood tonight. I can't remember how to do shit. I think it's dementia or Alzheimer's or something along those lines. It's creeping in. Yeah. It's creeping in, folks. I'm really, really sorry, but we shall try again.
Mellish has posted a good luck tonight, boys. Have a good one. Yeah, thank you, Mellish.
Thank you, Mellish. We'll see you. We'll see you back on track very soon.
Also, my youngest daughter, Hot Wiggy. Hello, everyone. Dad, you're breaking up. I'm not breaking up, pet. It's your broadband. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with nothing wrong here. I'm using Turtle Beaches, peoples. I don't do things cheap. Anyways, back to action here. We seem to be losing.
Yes, well, Hightower's putting a very good time. 1:35.2 there. That's
35.5 from Sexy, so he's not far off as well.
Yeah, it's interesting to look at tyre strategies as well, because we know that Japan is a little bit of a tyre killer. So a lot of them are looking to set times in the mediums initially to get the bankers in. It's whether or not they switch over to softs. But Keogh's gone second, just a 1/100th of a second behind Hightower, but Keogh is on the faster tyre, but he's still
on board here with Ninja. He's going to complete his lap now, and he's going to cross the line, and he's going to go provisional 18th. It must have been a invalid lap. He must have got invalidated. Unlucky Ninja.
I need to
on track. Oh, and he's done it again. He's going wide in turn one. Oh,
it's a hard one. Do you know what? I was talking to some of the chaps during the week, and that turn one, turn two thing at the end of the start finish straight is the hardest two corners to do on this entire game, I reckon.
It is. I raced there 100% on. Well, we both raced there on Saturday.
I lagged out after 4 laps.
Yeah. You got kindly Microsoft booted in the ass. So
I did.
But I completed the 100% race and I enjoyed it. It was tough, and I'm talking the sweat was dripping off my nose.
Yeah.
I really had a good race. I got 4th, by the way, viewers. Yep. Yes, if you're watching, the Shaggy got 4th.
Of course, for those who don't know, of course, myself and the Shagmeister, we're both teammates on a Saturday, so it was nice to see him carry the flag for Team Rosso on Saturday. So for Toro Rosso,
normally Beers being number one driver, he normally gets the pleasure to carry the flag, but on this occasion, it was the Shaggies.
It's been a troublesome season for you. You've had some issues, some bad luck, and I'm sure that's now sorting itself out. So
I'm hoping so. Just a pity it's doing it at the latter end of the season.
Well, you never know.
Be like at the start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
But yeah,
Penguin coming across. What is he?
I need to go to the toilet.
Sure thing.
I'm really sorry. I need to go to the toilet and make a cup of tea. I know it's bad. It's unprofessional, viewers, but I'm not getting paid for this yet, so I'm going to make a cup of tea.
He's going to have to go for another third lap, fastest lap. He's getting validated. Let's go. Oh yes, because he messed up the first corner last time. Here we go. And he's got it better this time. He's got it act together this time. And he comes round, gets onto turn 2. Catches the apex, gets nicely into the apex, keeps it tight on the 3 and 4, 5. Nice and tight, 6. Keep it tight, let it drift out, back across, take 7. And then, well, 7's a really long. Yeah, quick flick to the right, turn 8, turn 9. Here we go. Now, a bit slow around there, a bit cautious, a bit too cautious, yeah. He's even knows himself, he's too cautious for that, and he's backed out of it. There we go. Just unlucky, it's just not his track at the moment. He's not doing too well. We'll move on to somebody else. Let's see who else is out there. Positive Glad. We'll stick on board Mr. Posy. Let's see what kind of lap time he does here. Takes turn 1 nicely. Can he keep it tight here? How does he take turn 2? Oh, that's how you do it, boys. Get that front wheel over that chevron. And yes, and again, beautiful lines through there. Positive Glad showing us how it's done. Doing nicely here. Long turn 7. Here we go. Keeping it tight, ready for a quick flick at turn 8, and then the little hard right, turn 9. Keeping it beautiful. See how he catches just the green of the apex there. Minimal time loss. Hairpin. This is where I had problems with. I just could not get that hairpin perfect. Like hard corner, flat out here, all the way around here. He's keeping a tight line. I prefer to go out a little bit wider, but he keeps a tighter line. And takes that turn, beautiful. Keep it in tight here, carries much speed and momentum through the exit here to get down this back straight. Let's see if he takes 130 or 100 well, obviously it's more than 130 R now, isn't it? Yeah. If that's what it's called. I'm not too sure if that's what that corner's called. I'm sure it is. I'm not very good up, viewers, with names of corners. Okay? I can hardly count, never mind remember names of corners. So anyway, getting round, Ante coming round the final corner to go across the start finish straight, and here goes provisional third on the grid with a 1:35.526. Nice one, nice lap. He's also 10th quickest, so he's not the quickest in the straight line by all means. Is he going for? He looks like he's going to have another go. Is he 35.1 for his first sector time to beat? Okay, let's see if we'll keep it for him for a second. See if he beats that. And bit of traffic I know to deal with as well, but I'm sure he's keep the power on all the way up the hill, and a 36.4, so he's actually slower in this lap. So didn't mean to do that. I meant to go into the next car. Silly me. That's what we do. Senna on board here. Senna now on an out lap. He's on an out, so we can move on. It's your dad. Looks like he's done a duff because he's going slow. Grim is obviously going slow. Is he? Yeah, definitely because he's backed off his time. Affid, there's another fast driver. What's he done? He's currently 12th in the grid. I'm sure he wants to do better than that. He's not done a very. Let's see what his first sector time is. He's only done a 36.4. His first sector so far. So we'll see what he does when he gets through the sector time here. Is he? Not fastest. It's faster than what he's done so far, but it's not the fastest on track. But it will definitely improve his time. Let's see who else we can get on here. And Bishop is coming out to do his laps in. Raratron coming to finish his fastest lap. Let's see what he does here. I think he's had invalidated because the clock stopped ticking. So I'm sure he's going to have another go. Yep, here we go. He's going to have another go because that was obviously invalidated. Oh no, it wasn't. In 34.9 according to that. 16th. It's your mum, my good buddy Ben. Let's see what he does here. He's on the medium tyres. He's opted for the medium tyres, and so far he's 35.5. It's quite competitive. Like, it's definitely quite a competitive first sector time.
Come on, Shagmeister, move over. I'm trying to get in my seat. I'm a fat bloke. Let me get in.
Right.
There we go.
Okay, I'll leave you. I'll leave you to take over. I'm on board Ben's car, so I'm gonna make my cup of tea.
Right, okay, well let's have a quick flick down. Well, enjoy it, I've just got mine. Right, quick flick down the grid. We've got Hightower, who's still in pole at the moment on that 135.2. By the way, the noise in the background, it is not him draining the python, he's actually filling the kettle, so just in case you're worrying.
You can wait to hear my kettle.
Keogh's in second, we've got Pos in third, Marley fourth, Senna fifth, Mum sixth, Kai 7, Forrester 8, Sexton 9, Red Bull 10. What's interesting is actually there's less than a tenth of a second covering the first 11 cars. We did say before the race we think it's going to be a competitive one, so
can I just,
there we go.
Sorry to interrupt you, just to confirm something, because my daughter's telling me I'm seemingly breaking up. Is anybody else that's watching the stream who's listening to me, can you confirm whether I'm breaking up or if my voice is coming through okay? Thank you. If anybody could just comment on that, because I'm assuming my daughter's having problems picking me up. It's breaking up.
Okay.
Right, anyway, back to you.
Well, if she had troubles picking you up, she'll have an absolute nightmare picking me up because I'm so large, but that's another story. So, yeah, we're just waiting for Rara, Iggy and Penguin to set legitimate laps, because I'm no doubt those three will have I think, a big say in the top 10. But at the moment,
Ben's on a flyer. Ben's on a beautiful 35.
Senna's just gone pole. Yeah, Senna's just gone pole with a 35.1. Yeah.
Well, Ben's on a 35.
What's interesting is Senna's made all his time in the final sector, because his sector 1 time was actually relatively slow. But he's picked up all the time in the last 2 sectors. And his
second sector time's a 43.6. I don't know how that goes well.
It's dropped off a bit. He's lost about 4 tenths there.
Ah, right. Yeah. He's coming into the final chicane now to cross the start.
Let's see if he goes any better.
He's in the pits. He's in the pits.
Oh, he's decided to bin that lap.
Yeah,
okay.
Forrester,
that'll be his qualifying.
Forrester's on an out lap. We'll leave him behind. Sexy.
That'll be Ben's qualifying over.
Out lap. There we go. We're on board here. Affid's on a fast lap, and he's slower, a lot slower than he's ever done before. Bishop's done he's slow as well.
So we're still waiting for Rara, Iggy and
Ninja
to set times. They need to set times, otherwise they're going to be at the
back
of the grid.
Well, the clock's still ticking, so he's got a clean lap so far. Raratron, he's done a 35 flat for his first sector, 42.8.
That's good. Oh, that's very good. He's going to be close to pole if he can hold it together in the final sector.
Coming through to the chicanes now. Takes the
Red
right,
Bull's left the session.
Red Bull has, well, he's got one chance.
It was somebody's going to have to invite him in who's currently in the pits.
Yes, we can't do it.
No.
And then he's gone pole. Raratron has pole.
He's gone pole, the 134.9. Outstanding time on the soft tyre.
Beautiful, well done, Tron.
Excellent time there.
The dark horse appears. Senna on board. Senna here now. He's about to start his fast lap. Here we go, turn 1. I'm going to finish off making a cup of tea and everybody's watching that one.
Right, I need to send... this is...
Sorry folks, I dropped my spoon.
I'm just trying to get some message sent over rapidly. I don't think Red Bull's going to get back in, I'm afraid.
You don't think he's going to get back in? What's causing the imbalance now? Because normally the connections are pretty good.
Oh, this Microsoft messaging service is so clumsy.
Yes, it is. This is like Microsoft. Clumsy. But anyway, I better not slag them off. I do want to keep my IP address. Yes, Raratron moves out of the way of Forrester. We'll get on board now. We don't want to be here. Why won't you move? I'm stuck on Raratron. I can't check a flag. That's why I can't get into any other drivers. Oh, I can. There we go.
Well, the question is, can anyone take Rara's pole? That's the big question.
Senna's about to cross the line, and is it going to be enough? He has.
It is.
Senna's
yes, he's gone pole. Senna's taken pole.
Well
I just saw Rara flash from 1 to 2. Oh, he's going to see that as well. He's going to be gutted. He was hoping for his first ever pole.
Oh,
but sadly,
lucky.
It's not to be. Still front row of the grid, though. It's a good place to be.
And now my prediction, Mr. Keogh is in 4th.
And how's my man Ninja? Has Ninja set a lap yet?
I think he's been having problems. I think he's been getting validated. I'm not too sure if he's completed a clean lap yet.
Right, is our party open? Oh, you can't do it again, can you? Is it open? Is it joinable?
It's locked. It's locked.
Yeah.
I can understand Rara one. Your sound fine, my end, mate. Okay, thank you, Malish. Just to confirm, that must be a problem at your end, Amanda. Oh yeah.
I've just sent Red Bull a message. It seems he sent me a message saying that they can't invite him back in. So unfortunately, I think that's his race over. I'm afraid.
Oh, unlucky. Well, you know what you do? You go to www.codemasters.com/we don't give a beep, and they might not do anything about it.
Yeah, well, Ninja went 5th by the looks of it. Just waiting, just on the strobe at the moment, flicking through all the cars.
Yes. Woo. Yes.
And we should get
Folks,
the grid in a minute.
I'm not doing anything here. This is down to Codemasters. Thank you.
Well, that's our grid. Right, we got Senna in 1st and Rara 2nd. So, that's the front row. On the soft tyres, we've got Hightower on the mediums in 3rd. And then it's Keo and Penguin 4th and 5th on the softs. And then we got Poz, Marley, Mum, Dad and Forrester all on the mediums. That's your top 10. Outside the top 10 we have Sexy, Grim, Affid, Hemp, Bish and Iggy. They will have a choice of tie because they qualified outside the top 10.
10, correct. So, qualifying over, boys and girls. Race time is approaching. Here in sunny Japan. It looks like it's going to be beautiful racing conditions. No rain. They're lucky beggars.
Well, we'll have cars behind us, so we're going to have to just usual stand, just sit still.
Yeah, it works. Honestly, it works. Just sit still. Do not touch nothing. Yeah, that's the best policy, man.
Absolutely. So what will happen now is basically the drivers will go and have their quick refreshment breaks, toilet breaks, cigarette breaks, and then the party leader will give them a 2-minute countdown, and then we should be underway. So it's an interesting grid, actually. Senna,
well, I was going to just say that also just to mention, just to promote our Saturday, the people who watch on the Saturday, we will be starting, I think, at 2 o'clock. It seems to be going to be locked in as a regular time now. So at 2 o'clock this Saturday, we will be at sunny Texas for our next round in the WR Saturday division. Please come along. Yeah. Me and Beer will be racing there, hoping to do well. So anyway,
hopefully so. Yes. Now, we're just missing 2 drivers tonight who would normally race. We've got Swizz, who unfortunately has Xbox problems, and Sol Gian, who's currently on holiday. So we hope we will see them back on the grid next Tuesday.
Oh yes, I forgot. Where is the little Dykes reject?
We'll see them probably actually on Saturday, but certainly next Tuesday at Texas for the American Grand Prix, or the Grand Prix of the Americas, as they like to call it, because the Americans are just different. But
yes,
I think today it's a minimum 2-stopper, isn't it? Because this track is pretty hard on the tyres, and there's no hard compound available. Is it a hard compound? I don't know if there is. I think it's mediums. Yeah.
You've got your super softs and mediums.
It is quite high. Of course, track temperature is quite high as well.
I found the 2-stop quite... Yeah, I managed to get the 2-stop to work on Saturday. On
2-stop could work. Yeah, I'd imagine to get the maximum life out of these tyres, most of the drivers will be looking for quite low tyre pressures, because the idea is the lower pressure means it stops the tyres from sliding across the track. But it's when the tyre temperatures are too high, the car tends to slide more, and that creates more wear on the tyres, because you end up, and you also get flat spots on the tyres. So
plus though, if you soften the tyres too much, it does affect your suspension. The tyre pressures are part of your suspension.
Yes,
you've got to take that into account as well.
If you drop the tyre pressures down, you have to increase the ride height. Otherwise, you get tank slappers everywhere.
Yeah. That's the one. That you've
So
got
that's
to adjust
something
other things.
you have to take into consideration. Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the thing about Formula One. One minute adjustment has a domino effect. It affects so many other different things.
Yeah, you've got to adjust a few things.
You have to get that balance. You have to get that balance. Otherwise, you can end up with a car that just doesn't work.
Oh, yeah.
You know. But, yeah, anyway, like I say, we're just waiting for the guys to finish off their breaks, and then we'll see the countdown clock will appear in the top left-hand corner of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Which will give us 30 seconds notice of lights out. So should be a fascinating race. Like I say, we've got such an even, we've got such an even spread of drivers with similar pace. It's going to.
Time we've got a little lull. Yeah, time we've got a little lull, Mr. B. I'm just going to call out to my youngest daughter and say hi to my granddaughter as well, Amelia. Hello, gorgeous Amanda and Amelia. Call out, hip hip. This is global.
Yes, nice to see the family.
Oh yes, well,
supporting the old man. Oh,
love my kids. Love my kids.
Well, my children are currently in bed, apart from my eldest son, who's, I imagine, currently at work. But our eldest son, that some of you guys may know, Cheesy Jordan, he does watch all of our races. And one day, when he gets some time off work, we'll actually come and join us, because he is very quick. He puts his old man to shame, put it that way.
Oh, God, no, not another one. Another you.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't defend like you, does he?
He doesn't need to, he just breezes past me. Yeah.
I knew I was getting old when my eldest daughter would start kicking my ass on Tekken back in the days of the
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know when you're getting old, when you start having this really strange urge to wear a flat cap and slippers, and I do currently have a pair of slippers on, so this is not good. It's it's the signs. The signs
I bet you even
there.
got a pipe. Have you got a little Sherlock Holmes pipe?
I haven't yet, mate. I haven't yet. No. I do have a Cookie Monster onesie though.
I've seen your onesie. Which was traumatic enough.
Yes, that was seen after a drunken night down in Bristol with some comrades from a league that we used to race in. It was an absolute belting weekend, that was.
Oh, it was a brilliant weekend. I still have the memory of it, mate, and it'll never go away.
Yes, it was great. It was great.
It was a good weekend. Great adventure.
Of course, we had the karting. We had the karting, didn't we, on the Saturday, which was.
What made my day is
this is good fun.
I beat my biggest rival on the first race on it, and he'll never live that down. No matter what that guy says, he'll never live down. I beat him the first race. I came number 1, top of the board, the shaggy. His face was a picture.
Well,
I'll always remember his face. Picture.
I will mention his name because I don't bear any grudges. Of course, we are talking about Stig.
I don't really. Yeah,
but he was the quickest man there. It's just a shame he's not as quick on the game as he was around the car. He was mighty quick in that car. I'll give him his due. He was very quick.
Yeah, it was funny though. It was a good laugh. Like I said, it was his face when I beat him the first time. I couldn't
believe it either when you went so quick. I think it must have been a glitch in the timing board. It must have been, surely.
I couldn't believe when you lot turned around to me, you're top of the board. I said, fuck off. I said, I'm at the top of the board. I looked at the bottom, there's my name right at the top. Yeah, beauty.
Oh. But right, we're just still waiting. So we're just small talking now.
Yeah, just filling in some time for the viewers.
Actually,
and by the way, come along and look at our website as well, which will be changing because we are in the process of having a name change, so updates will be soon.
Yes, and we got the forum coming online very shortly, which will be the one-stop place for everything to do with us. And yes, it's a question of getting rid of Deadwood and starting a new adventure. But here we go, the clock is ticking.
It certainly is.
And we're getting ready to start the Japanese Grand Prix, which is, I think, 27 or 28 laps, I believe, or something around that mark.
Yeah.
We'll find out shortly.
Here we go, peoples. It'll be soon. Go, go, go in Japan.
Okay.
7, 6.
And what will happen
5,
is myself and
4,
Shag will just
3,
sit still on the
2,
grid, allow the cars
1.
to go off, and then we'll jump in. Now, watch out for first corner instances because this is first corner
3
is
lights,
so hard to do.
2, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go.
And they're off.
And they're off.
They are off. Right, Giggy's gone through. Right, we shall retire, I think.
Doing it now. Come on, come on. Take me off, take me off, take me off. Thank you. Good game. Good code
Just waiting for me
masters.
to go as well.
There we go. I'm on board the front runner, and it's Senna has managed to keep his front runner lead, and Raratron's close
No,
behind.
finally. Well, of course, this McLaren won it. Now, when was the last time we saw that? McLaren 1 and 2. Here we go. Here we go. And Senna's got a great start.
It looks like they've all got off a good start. Doesn't look like I see anybody.
Affid's left the session. He can't, unfortunately, unless you get an invite, he won't be able to come back in, I'm afraid. That is a shame.
No, it's a shame.
There have been a couple of unusual connection issues tonight. Hightower.
Yeah, I think there is issues.
Hightower managed to hold. Yeah, Hightower managed to hold third in the Mercedes, so he'll be happy with that. Keogh's through. We've got Ninja fighting all work now. I think Mum's got through there. Did he get through? No, I think Ninja's just held it. And then we've got Forrester got off to a good start. Yeah, Forrester got a good start. He moved up to 10th to 8th. He's right behind the Williams. He's right behind the Rebel, but he's got Marley for company.
Seems to be a pack of 4 have broke away from the rest.
Oh, there's a car run wide there. I think that might be
here we go.
Ran wide. Yes.
Oh, and that let Keogh through. Keogh's dropped into 3rd place now.
Grim got the jump on Iggy there.
Did he? There's been a change of the front here as well. Raratron's got Keogh all over his gearbox.
Iggy's run wide. Oh, Iggy's dropped down to last, by the way. He ran wide
there.
Oh,
it's been a hit. Oh, I don't know.
Keogh's gone.
Keogh's gone. Yeah, he hit the side of Raratron.
Oh dear. Oh no.
I don't know whether that was lag or whatever, but it just caught the side of each other there. And I seen Keogh fly off the track to the right. Oh well, there goes my prediction.
Disastrous there.
That's the end of my prediction.
Now that's allowed Marley to. I think Ninja got caught up in that because Ninja's dropped a couple of places and Marley's moved up to 5th from 9th. I think so. That's a great start.
Yeah.
And Forrester's up to 4th.
Right, we've got Raratron all over the back end of Senna still. He looks like he's quite tasty, Raratron, for this. Like he's won a piece of this. Going down the field a bit further, we've got Hightower in 3rd.
Right, Kai's down 13th. I think Kai's pitted. You know, he's dropped those. Just let you know, I think Kai's dropped the soft tyre and has gone on to the mediums.
Got a funny feeling Raratron's going to have a go here at Senna.
Oh, now Iggy's gone to the hard compound. Sorry, we said the hard compound weren't available. Of course they are, because that's the tyre I started on Saturday. Yes, Iggy has pitted and has put the hard tyre on. He's got rid of those. Here we go,
Senna
soft tyres
and
straight away.
Raratron backed out. Senna just kept to the middle of the road. Good defensive move. He thought there's just no way he can do it. He stayed to the middle of the road. He didn't jink either left or right, so that was good defensive move by Senna. Good.
Oh, Forrester's gone. Forrester's gone. Oh,
no, Forrester's gone as well. And Senna's gone in the pits.
Wall.
Senna is in the pits.
Yeah, I think he's been in these tyres. Let's have a look.
Marley goes into
he's going on to the hard tyres. Yep, Senna's switched onto the hard tyre skin.
Ben took 5th place. Oh, Ben went really wide in turn 1. Positive Glad 6th place. Grim and Hempgemmer 7th and 8th. Grim looking like he's having to go have a go to Hempgemmer anytime soon.
Sexy's pitted as well. Sexy's come out to the hard compound, so they're going for an undercut here.
Yes,
some of these chaps.
Grim's managed to pass Hempgamer. Hempgamer got it all wrong through the S's, and I don't know if it's Hempgamer damaged his car. Something just seems to be all over the place here at the moment.
Anyways, look at his car.
It's your dad. He's catching him, reeling him in.
Look, so he's. I think the problem with Hemp is he's got the marbles, isn't he? So his car's all over the place for a few corners. Yeah, it is. The marbles are bad here in Japan.
Oh, Ben getting all locking up on the hairpin. Anyway, there we go. I think, can Ben get down the straight? Will Hemp do the same thing and just hold the middle of the road like Senna did?
Now Hightower, look at the race Hightower's having. He's on the medium tyres and he's only a second behind Rara. He's going some very good pace. And Marley is now up into 3rd. Ninja's in 4th.
Bishop's 14th.
Ninja on the soft. See, some of these cars will be looking to pit. They'll be looking to shed these the soft tyres. We've already seen Senna and Iggy already come in, and Sexy, and they've all gone onto the hard compound.
Right, first, second, and third. Look, there's plenty of gap going there. So
Yeah.
Raroton doing enough to keep in front.
The soft tyres around here just do not work.
Yeah.
Oh, Kai's one wide there at turn 2. Comes back on again, but he's lost some time there.
Yeah. It's your mum in 5th place still.
He's catching up. This is going to be a battle here between 7th and 8th. Now, what's happened with Grim? Has he marbled it? Has his tyres gone? Because Kai's now all over the back of him. He's
I'm on board with Kai
so
now.
Quickly.
Oh, Kai seems to be lagging a little bit. On my screen, he is lagging slightly a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, because we had Red Bull leave the session, unfortunately, and Afford as well, which didn't help matters. So, just a little bit, yeah. Now Senna, who's already pitted, is catching these cars up. Senna's already pitted. Kai's one wide there. He's gone deep
he locked
into
up. Yeah, he locked up.
And Senna is all over the back of these two.
Looks like Kai might be having a go here, though. Whoa!
He's lagging a bit. He's lagging a bit
everywhere.
Yeah, it's sliding all over the. Well, it's not lagging that badly, but I mean, there's a bit of lag there. I've seen it a lot worse. Singapore springs to mind.
Oh yeah. It's not.
Kai's hit the wall. Kai's lost it. He's hit the wall. He's hit the wall.
What do you call it? Hit him behind as well. Oh, I've got the sound glitch now because I've been watching Kai. Oh, great.
Well, I've recorded that anyway, so let you know.
I do have the sound glitch now. Well done. Seemingly, if you watch a car crash, like your sound just goes like you've got a set of industrial.
There was no damage. There was no damage to Senna's cars. It looked like he collected Senna, but he hasn't.
Yeah.
The Senna's one wide. Grimm's one wide there. So Senna's now up into 6th place. Yeah, I recorded that crash. Kai just seemed to lose it coming out. Coming out of the corner, just back end to it. The wall. Whether that was a lag issue, I don't know.
No, I've no idea. I couldn't believe it. It just went bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, and Senna's car's lagging a little bit as well. He's just
yet again,
stood across
Kai
the track a little
fails
bit.
to finish a race.
Now, what's interesting is Senna's early pit stop has got him the jump back over Rara, his teammate, again, because Rara's come back out in the mediums having pitted, but he's now behind his teammate, having led for a few laps.
Well, Tower's now in the lead of this race at the moment, so Marley's in 2nd.
The question is, how long can he take his tyres? That's the question.
Ben's in 3rd. It's your mum, to anybody who doesn't know him by name. It's Ben. 4th is Mr. Glad, hanging in there.
Good battle here between 6th and 7th, mate. 6th and 7th, the two McLarens who are our de facto leaders.
Yep, I'm on board with them.
Rara's having a look to come up the straight towards 130R.
Alright, goes up the outside.
Senna's gone defensive. And Rara, I think that's a multi-21 there, isn't it? Yeah, that's team orders there, team tactics.
Ooh.
Bit of lag there from Senna, I noticed.
Slid
a little bit.
See that? Yeah, I'm thinking because then people left, it's weakened the signal. So.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, and of course now because the game is so close to being replaced by 2017, they're not particularly. Cody's don't seem to be that bothered about sorting out their servers. Senna's went a bit wide there by the looks of it.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry, folks. Bit of a sneeze going on there. That was that.
These two are catching up with Grim, who is yet to pit.
Yeah.
He's run these medium tyres from the start, and the Rara's all over the back of him now.
Yeah, I'm on board with Rara right now. Even on the sound,
of course, it's not an easy track to overtake here, is it, Japan? It's not the easy because it's a very lots of fast corners.
Yeah.
It seems that sort of one corner flows into the next, doesn't it? So the overtaking places are limited.
Oh, that's it. Oh, Grim fighting, hanging on to dear death for them tyres, which are definitely going to be past the sell-by date anytime soon.
Well, how far do you think the mediums will go? About 10 laps tops.
I was getting about 12, 13 laps at a set of mediums, but that was.
Oh, that was 100% though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So in that case, then, because he's qualified on these, they must be getting pretty worn now.
Well, soft to me, that was what I was on. I was getting a bit. I could get to lap 11.
Right, here comes Rara on Grim. Is he going to have a lick slipstream up to 130R? Oh no, I don't think it's going to happen there.
Oh, that means Senna's caught right up again.
Of course, this actually suits Senna because Senna's on the hardest compound of all, and if he's keeping pace with these two, That's gonna work for his strategy.
Of course it will. Here we go.
Here comes Rara again. Rara's making a move down towards turn 1 and into turn 2. Can he get it on the break in? Yeah, he's got through safely there. Grim just tucks it back in behind again. This is a cracking battle. I'm just going to flick through the field and let you know what's going on, matey.
Yeah, I'm on board with Rara, so I'm just looking back at the moment to see.
There's only a second between first and second, by the way, between Hightower and Marley. There's a good battle developing there. Ben's about 6 seconds back. Poz a further 7 seconds back. Poz is 3 seconds ahead of this big battle between 5th, 6th and 7th, between Rara, Senna and Grim. So this is a good battle here as Rara comes into the hairpin. I think Senna's eyeing up a move on Grim going up the straight towards 130R, you know.
Yeah, I was just on board with Senna right now.
It's looking at... Yeah, it's, because Grim's tyres have gone, I think. They've gone, he's going to get a much better line.
Oh, I don't know, like, Grim managed to keep...
Oh, no, actually, Grim got a good line out of that, but Senna...
Yeah, he's going to be all over his gearbox in a second now.
Yeah, surely. Yeah, here comes Senna up the inside. No, he backs out. We need to try and do it under braking.
Oh,
side by side. Oh, that was great driving. And yeah, he yields. Great driving there by both people.
You had to go for it there.
I'm going to record
and Grim stays out for another lap.
Yeah, that was good by Grim there because he had. Grim's always had very good awareness and saw what was happening and just moved out of the way. That's Hightower, I think. That's Hightower.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yep, Hightower's made his first stop. So he comes back out in 7th, and I think he's basically net 3rd at the moment.
Yeah, and he's got. But the thing is he going to get held up by Grim? Obviously on a very worn set of soft tyres.
Yeah, but he's got brand spanking new tyres now, which is going to really help him. Rara's been out for some time on these mediums, and Senna's in a couple of 3 laps now on the hard tyre, which means that Marley is our race leader.
Yeah. Marley is our race leader.
Still on his original tyres. He hasn't pitted yet. I'm just going to stay on board with Marley to see what he does in this lap. He's just coming up to the back straight.
See if he makes any progress getting past Grim. At the moment he's all over his gearbox, but I don't think unless he gets a bit closer here, coming around to the spoon. I think that's what they call this corner. I'm not too sure. I think it's called the spoon.
Marley comes through the final chicane. Is he going to pit? Is Marley pitting? Is he staying out? Looks like he's pitting. Yeah, Marley's in the pits.
Yeah, and
goes into the pits.
We're just coming down the back straight. Come around to the
where
final
he feeds
chicanes.
Out. Right, Marley is putting on the hard tyre.
We're just coming around the final chicanes now. About to start the start-finish straight.
I tell you what, Marley's going to be close to these guys, you know.
Yeah. Coming down the straight now.
Marley just leaves the pits.
Yeah, it's close, like. There he is.
Oh, it is close. Look at that. That's going to be a right battle. I think Poz is... Oh, we've got a Ferrari. Red Bull, sorry, went wide there. Because Grim hasn't pitted yet. His tyres must be absolutely shot now.
He's on his 9th lap.
Is he going to try and do a one-stopper though, possibly?
But it's going to cost him, I think, in the long run. He's
dropping
dropping down
he's now
the field.
But yeah, I mean he's 5th already, and he hasn't pitted. He'll drop way down.
Of course he will. Yeah, he's got Marley, who'll be getting quite frustrated because he obviously with a fresh set of tyres, he's going to have so much more grip.
Yeah.
But unless he catches the person in the right place in this track, you're not going to get past.
Oh, Grim's a bit deep there, going into the hairpin. I think Marley might be looking at... No, he's not. He's held the traction coming out the corner. I think he'll be looking to try and get a good exit out the next left-hander to make a move at the back straight.
There we go, on board here with Marley. Let's see what he does.
Needs to get a good exit
himself.
Yeah, I think he's got a good exit there. Now, has he got the straight line speed to get past that Red Bull?
What is Grim doing? He's got to decide which side he's going to defend. He's going to
Here comes Marley.
Outside. No,
Marley's back. So it is hard to overtake there, isn't it? Because the straight's just not quite long enough.
There's only really one fast line round there. You know what I mean? There's not really much.
Well, there's only DRS there. I can't remember. Is it
No, there's no
Is
DRS,
there DRS
in
there?
that. No, there's no
see,
DRS.
that's the problem. There should be a DRS there, really.
Yeah,
But here he comes.
Yeah,
Marley
he's
moves
gone
out to the
inside.
right. He's going to do. He should do this under braking. I'd have thought with new tyres, more grip. Yeah, easily through, comfortably through into 5th place. Good. This is AI car there.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a quick look further back for the field. Actually, see what's what.
Yep.
Right, Hemp in 7th. Ninja's pitted, but he's some way back. Actually, he's a lot further back than I thought. He must have an incident somewhere.
It's your mum's leading the.
Penguin's left the session. Oh, his car's lagged. He's been removed from the session.
Oh no!
Of course, I can't open the party to invite him in and get him back in.
Can't if I do this.
Which is frustrating.
Quickly.
Actually, yes, I can. I can invite to the party. Hang on.
Yeah, I've done it.
I should have done this earlier. Actually,
I've opened it up anyway. So.
Have you sent me an invite? Have you?
Yeah. No, I haven't sent him an invite. I just opened up the party. I didn't want to hang around too long in there.
Right, hang on. Selected.
Right.
See if I can get him back in. I'm just going
first place. Second is.
I'm just going to I'm just going to go quiet for a minute.
Yeah. Senna's in 3rd place. 4th currently is.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get you back in, mate. The thing is, the lobby's
everybody's got a
to
doggish
be
chance.
fair, Ninja.
Yeah, in Yara.
Did you have a drive? I was going to say, I thought you were a long way back. You've had a drive-through or not? Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed to be having problems even in qualifying as well, didn't you? Because he just seemed to couldn't get a clean lap in. You're used to
our
the
race leader. Our race leader now is Itchamum. Who's
we
got Ninja Rara's in 2nd place. We've got Senna in 3rd. Obviously, those two on different strategies. Now, I don't think Mum's pitted yet, has he? Is he just about to pit? I think he's still on his original tyres. Yes, he must be. Yeah, Itchamum has yet to pit.
Yeah. So is
he going to come in yet? He's going to go for the one-stopper. No, he's staying out.
He started off on the harder set of tyres, like so.
No,
mediums.
He started on the mediums, mate. Yeah. The hard tyre is available, by the way. The orange. He hasn't pitted yet, so he's going for a one-stopper.
He's done 12 laps, which is definitely they can do more. You could probably do a couple more, like.
Well, Rara
how much time you're going to lose?
Yeah, Rara and Senna are closing pretty quickly, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How much time?
Hightower's 10 seconds back in 4th. Marley is 12 seconds behind the race leader in 5th. Then we've got Grimm in 6th, who's also yet to pit. Poz is in 7th place. Iggy is in 8th. We've got Hemp in 9th. Sexy in 10th. Ninja currently in 11th place, back in his car, and Rich currently in 12th on the hard compound.
Yes.
And we've already had 3 or 4 cars have accidents, unfortunately, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So Shaman then still going round on a set of medium tyres. Wow.
Yeah.
As he comes round, goes at the back straight towards 130R.
That's why I'm keeping an eye on him, see if he can
Famous
pick some left-hander occasion.
Well, he's definitely he's at the window for a one-stopper now. If he can do 12 plus qualified on these, he can certainly do 14, 15 on the hards. I think he might pit now, actually. Let's have a little look.
He's going to come across past the pit lane.
He's pitting. Yes, here he comes.
He's got a puncture. He's front right puncture, so it's punctured on the way into the pits.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah, he couldn't have timed that even better.
Yeah, he's going to go to the end on those.
Yeah.
So he's going to go to the end.
Right.
Well, this could be possibly
Grimm's
a
in
race.
the pits as well. Grimm's coming,
Yeah,
so he's done the same.
This
They're
could
both
be a potential race-winning strategy from Ben.
And Grimm,
It could
because
be.
Grimm, don't forget, Grimm's on the same strategy.
Yeah, but Grimm's a lot further behind, mate.
That's
what's going to hurt Grimm.
Yeah,
but they're both going to do one-stoppers. Yeah, both one-stopping.
Pos comes past.
Pos there passes. Yeah, Pos comes past to take 6th place.
Sexy might make it here as well.
He's had a quiet way so far, isn't he, Sexy?
Yeah, not seen much of him. The banana car he's in.
But of course, his strategy might well bring him to the 4 later on in the race, because I mean, the actual real strategies aren't going to unfold until about after lap 20, I reckon. That's when we're going to really know what's happening.
12th is Bishop, 13th is Afford, who's So out of how many cars about 18? We've got 13. Well, 12 left.
Well, Hightower's keeping pace with the 2 leaders. He's currently just 4 seconds behind Rara, and I'd wager, and Marley's only a 1.5 seconds behind Hightower, and I'd wager Rara's tyres are going to start to feel the pinch now, because he has been on these mediums for about 9-10 laps. So Rara's going to be feeling the pinch. Oh, Rara's pitting. As soon as I said that, Rara's into the pits.
Yep.
Now I'd imagine he's going to put
the lead.
Yeah, I'd imagine Rara's going to put the hard compound and go to the end now. Let's have a little look, because his front tyres are looking very worn, lots and lots of graining. Yeah, Rara puts the hard tyre on. Now, where does he feed out compared with Mum? That's the question. Where is Mum? Mum's jumped him. Mum has jumped in Shag, and these two are now racing. These two are racing to the end. So a great strategy call from Mitch and Mum. This could be, as I said, a race-winning strategy.
Sure, it certainly could. And Ben will be moving away in the championship lead, because at the moment he's got a 15-point lead, hasn't he?
No, that's Saturday. That's Saturday.
That's the Saturdays. That's the Saturdays.
Oh, Penguin's lost it. Penguin's out. He has binned his car.
Oh no, Penguin!
Unlucky Ninja. Right, I'm just going to go. I need to go to the toilet, mate.
No worries. My friend NTT Silver just started watching. Oh, there we go. Senna's in the pits. Ben will now take up 3rd place. Marley and Hightower, who leads it at the moment. There we go. Anyway, Hightower leading this at the moment with Marley sitting here in 2nd place. Is he catching him? He seems to be catching him, but have these two got to make a pit stop, or are they going to the end? This is it. We don't know. Let's see. It will unfold. Marley does look like he's starting to make headway on him. Let's see what else is there. Ben quietly plodding along there in 3rd place. Raraton in 4th. Senna is currently 5th. Positive Glad, nice little 6th place at the moment. Grim in 7th. 8th place is our friend Sexy in his banana car. 9th place is Hemp Gamer. Seems to be quite all part. There doesn't seem any battles at the moment on track. Iggy's in 10th. Bishop is in 11th place, who's I think is the last running driver, because Affid is only a ghost. Back to 1st place, Hightower. And there we go. Let's see if Mr. Marley can, in the 2nd banana car, can catch Hightower. There we go. Coming down here, and doesn't look like he's making much headway there. Still holding back, but these two well clear of Ben at the moment. I'm sure Ben will be sticking his foot down, try and catch him. And looks like he's going to catch and lap Mr. Bishop, who's currently the last running driver. And of course Bishop gets nicely out of the way. Nice straight racing etiquette there, son. Thank you. That's what we like to see. We do the same for Tron. He does indeed. Well done, Bishop. Well done, son. Just not your day today. Swizz, Senna is going around in 5th place. Possibly Glad in 6th. Grim still in 7th. Sexy 8th place. Doesn't seem to be any battles at the moment, so that's why I'm flicking up down the field to make sure.
Okay. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back. Right, what we got then?
Not a lot happening at the moment. They're all
right. So Senna and Rara have both made pit stops, then have they?
Not Senna.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. They've both made pit stops. I think I'm bloody sure they have. Yes, they have. Yep.
Ages ago, though.
No. They've just made recent pit stops, mate. They're now running 4th and 5th. I think.
Oh yeah, I'm on.
Maybe not.
Hightower.
Oh right, okay. It's your mum's currently in 3rd. Well, it's basically it's very similar to what it was before the first round of stops, isn't it? You've got 1.8 seconds between Hightower and Marley, which has basically been the gap for about the last half a dozen laps.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be making no headway at all. Like,
but those two need to pit again, and as you can see, it's your mum is in prime position because he doesn't have to stop again, whereas the cars behind him. Well, Rawa won't have to stop, but I think it will Senna have to stop as well. No, it's de facto position. So
how long's the pit stop in this? Because at the moment
it's not that long. But the 3rd, 4th, and 5th don't have to pit. So Mum doesn't have to pit. He's in 3rd. Rawa doesn't have to pit. He's in 4th. Senna doesn't have to pit. He's in 5th. But the front two do have to pit.
At the moment, currently, Ben's very well within the time of them front runners because he's only 12 seconds behind the leader.
Well, to give you an idea,
I can imagine the pit lane's going to be about 20 seconds plus.
But yeah, well, the gap between 1st and 5th, which is Senna, is 21 seconds. So should the leader pit, he will come out right on the back of Senna, I'd say.
Yeah.
But they will be on quicker tyres. That's the thing, you see. Both Hemp and Marley, when they come out, will be on quicker tyres. So they'll be looking to chase down these guys. But what's interesting, though, actually, Skinny,
12 fucking seconds,
Skinny,
right? 12 seconds.
But what's interesting is that Senna has been losing time to Rara, his teammate. They both pitted pretty close to each other, and Rara's put the foot down.
Well, he was fast though. He seemed to have the pace.
He's found the sweet spot for this track because he's now a comfortable 4th place. He's chasing down Mum, but of course Mum is on fresher tyres though, so Rara's by about a lap, I think. Actually, well, no, actually, tell a lie. Rara, I think it's on slightly newer tyres.
Yeah,
I get confused. It's old age. It's old age, folks.
I think Ben was the first one to pit because that's what made it give him the
I
leap
think
now.
Rara came in about 2 laps later, didn't he? 1 or 2 laps later, I think it was. So this is a de facto battle for second. Now the race leaders come in. Hemp's Hightower's come in.
Yeah.
Where is he going to come out? He's coming out now. He's coming out, and he's going to be right next to Senna. Oh, that was close. That was close. Senna just got the jump. Oh, that was close. But now Hightower is on the mediums, and Hightower can go to the end. So this is a real battle now. We're going to have a real podium battle here, mate, I tell you.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a battle royale. And what here with Senna with Hightower at the moment.
We're just waiting for Marley to pit, because that's the last of our front 5 runners. Now, how far can... I'm going to stay on board of Marley, because I want to see how far he can go on these tyres. His gap over Ben is 11 seconds. But Marley stayed out quite a long time in his first set, didn't he? I don't think he can one-stop it. I think he is going to have to pit.
Yeah. Well, funny things have happened.
But it's certainly interesting.
Look at Ben. Ben came in and he was on the limit because his tyre blew on the way in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's see what Marley does. Is he staying out, or is he going to try and cover these guys off? Marley's pitting. Yeah, the race. This is what I thought. Right, he's going to go into the mediums, I reckon, and he is going to fit back in all over the back of Senna and Hightower, I reckon. There's going to be a real battle for that,
Senna and Hightower are taking the last chicane now.
Here they come. Marley's out. He's coming. He's left the pit. Oh, he's behind them. He's going to have to do some chasing. I think. Or is he? Here they come. Here they come. It's going to be so close. There goes Senna. Oh, he's come out just behind them.
Yeah, he has.
But on fresher tyres. Poz has come into the pits. He's ditching his hard tyres. He's going to come on to some mediums.
I would possibly go into the softs. You know, I could make the softs last 7 laps.
What, on 50%? That's 14 laps over 100. Well, he's decided to go into the mediums.
Oh, of course, yeah, 3.5 laps, 4 laps if you're on, of course. No, that's right. If I'm only getting 7 laps on 100%, it's going to be half that, so 3.5, 4 laps. Yeah. I suppose it'd have to be a set of mediums, wouldn't it?
Well, Ben, first and second, mate. First and second, get on it, itch your mum. He's got Rara all over the back of him. Rara is showing real pace around here, and he, this is a real battle now.
On board with him right now.
And the battle between third, fourth... Well, I'm going to stick on the third, fourth and fifth battle, because that's a hell of a battle brewing.
They're coming down towards the final chicane here, and Ben's just keeping in front, but Raratron got a good slipstream coming down to the final corner, goes for the inside move, and oh, nearly went for it, but changed his mind. Ben shut the door, quite within his rights, and here we go, he's going DRS. Ben sticks to the middle of the road, forces Raratron to go for the inside. And Raratron obviously takes the lead there. Nice move by Raratron, but of course he's going to have to fend off Ben now, who will obviously have his slipstream.
And here comes Hightower on Senna. Is he going to make a move at the inside to turn 1, turn 2? No, he stays behind him. Marley is catching these two at a rate of knots. We've got a real battle now for third, fourth and fifth as well.
Yep, and I'm staying on board here. I'm sort of see if Ben can keep in little dirty air that's coming back off the Raratron, but it looks like Raratron's starting to build a gap already.
He's got some great pace right here, Rara.
Could be all over. Ben will be sitting there absolutely fuming, I'm sure. But
now the question is for Hightower, can he get past Senna and then try and chase down Ben and Rara, because he is on the quickest tyre, and the same for Marley as well.
Ben's managed to catch up with Raratron here. Now he's going to have the similar slipstream coming down the back straight here, so I'm expecting similar move coming at the end on the DRS.
Oh, Hightower's one ride. That's going to hurt him. Oh, he's lost it. Hightower lost it. And that's allowed, I think, Marley to go. Is that allowed Marley to come through? Marley's got through. Hightower went wide and he lost time. That mistake has cost him the podium.
Go. Ben looking right up the back end. Oh, takes the come up to the chicane. all over the back
Bit
end
too
of
high.
the
Yeah, he'll have a
distance.
go under DRS now. He'd be.
I'm sure he
looking
will.
to get a good exit here.
And it looks like he may have got it. He may have got it. He may have got the exit he needed.
Oh, it's going to be tight. He's slipstreaming him. Is he going to pull out?
He's trying that.
He
No,
backs
he can't
off
do
it.
it. Yeah, you can't do it on this occasion. You'll have to go for another lap. Of course, Raratron will be trying everything.
Senna, and by the way, Senna and Marley are catching these two. There's only Senna's only 5.5 seconds behind him. Marley's right behind him. Marley is on the quickest tyre. Marley could be in with the shout if he can get past Senna. Of course, Hightower made a mistake, which has cost him a lot of time. Yeah, it has. It cost him like 7 seconds. He'll be fuming.
Oh, he will be. Raratron looks like he's
Marley's
doing
all
enough,
over the back of Senna. Senna's just going to have to defend like crazy now.
On board here with Marley now.
Right. Well, it looks like Rara's just pulling out a little bit of a gap now. He might be looking to try and put himself outside the DRS range now.
Yep. He is. I think he will. I think on this occasion, I think. And Marley looks like he's going to get a nice exit here.
Yeah, Senna and Marley are continuing to catch the two leaders.
Yeah,
I don't think Marley's close enough. He's just looking to get as close as he can for the start-finish straight, so he can get within the DRS range and try and execute a move going into turn 1 and turn 2. Because Marley does need to clear Senna as quickly as possible, try and chase down the top two. Not quite sure if he's close enough. I don't think he's going to be quite close enough this time around. Senna's got a good exit there.
Yeah.
Senna goes defensive on the middle of the track. That's good. He covers him off there. It's good defensive driving. Molly has a look at the inside, but no, he's safe.
Yeah, he's got it on this occasion.
Now, I'm going to have a look at the race directory. I want to have a look at the penalty situation.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go quiet for a second.
Oh, Iggy's gone in the pits in 8th place. And Sexy will now get promoted into 8th place because... Yeah. Gamer and Bishop in 11th. Marathon having a drive of his...
Right, it's interesting. They've all got... Rara's got two. Rara's got a penalty. Mum's got a penalty. Senna's got 2 penalties.
Oh.
Rara's got 2 penalties. Rara's got 2 penalties.
Oh.
Senna's got 2 penalties. Mum's only got 1, and Marley's got none. Marley is only about...
is only currently 1.2 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, but Marley has got no penalties. Marley's in with the shout winning this race on penalty countback, you know.
What's this? Tron's gone in the pits. Tron's in the pits.
That is surprising. Why is he pitted?
Why is he pitted?
He must have ragged those tyres too much. That's cost him a win.
Oh no, Tron.
Yeah, he's putting the softs on. He's burnt out his tyres.
Looks like he's going to have no go. Senna. Oh, tries to go up the inside in turn 1, but didn't make it.
That's cost Rara. Unless the others pit, which I don't think they will. That's just cost Rara not only the race win, but a podium.
Yeah,
he must have ragged those hard tyres too hard.
Going to set.
But he is seconds down. He's never going to make that time up. Right, well, as far as Marley's concerned, if he can get past Senna, he will probably win this race, but he's got to get past Senna somehow. Senna's got 2 penalties. I think Mum's got 1 and Marley's got none. That's the situation.
Currently at the moment, Senna is in 2nd and he is currently 5.2 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, so Marley has to clear him. He has to clear him quickly this lap. Yeah,
it's costing him all the time being stuck behind Senna here. I don't think Senna's catching. I don't think Senna's doing any damage to Ben's time. So,
well, no, he has been slowly catching. The gap was 7 seconds 2 laps ago. It's now 5.2.
Yeah.
Because of course, now Marley desperately needs to clear them though. I'm just waiting for the sector times to update themselves. 4.1. Yeah, the gap's down to 4.1 between first.
Yeah,
Marley is in prime position to win this race, mate. on penalty countback.
Look! Oh, look at this.
He's so close. He's going to be so close. He's got a good exit. Can he surely he's going to be within DRS. He's going to have a go now. He's going to have a go now. Here he comes. Senna is weaving. You can't do that, Senna. He's made 2 moves.
Yeah, he did make, but he's let him through anyway. So it's.
No, he didn't. No,
no!
They've crashed. Oh, that's silly driving.
Yeah,
that's going to be a penalty without any shadow of doubt because Senna made 2 moves. He should have yielded and let him through. It's a slam. It's a slam dunk.
Went to turn and one, and it just.
Yeah, it's before that because Senna weaved. Yeah, Senna weaved. He should have yielded. He was off the racing line. I'm sorry, but that's just. Well,
we'll review afterwards. We'll talk about it afterwards anyway, because like the stewards do, we'll sort it out.
I've recorded it anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's on the stream as well, but I didn't get a good view of it. I think I was swapping around my cameras at the time, so I didn't quite catch that. Marley will be fuming about that, like I can imagine.
Yeah. I mean, at face value, it looked like it was just a twin defensive move on the main straight, and then the defending was too aggressive, in my opinion, from what I see. That's allowed Hightower to move back into 3rd.
It certainly has.
And in fact, he's only a second behind Senna. So it's amazing how it all changes.
Yep. On board with Ben here, the leader of the pack at the moment. Senna behind, and of course he's going to have Hightower.
Well, that's given Ben the race win.
I would have thought so. I think it is.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Ben will be rubbing his hands now, thinking, yes.
Because I tell you what, he was under pressure because the gap was coming down. The second a lap, he would have been caught. Well,
Senna is currently 9.2 seconds now behind the leader. So it's cost him bad.
Yeah, Senna's carrying penalties. Marley's going to be absolutely furious. But it's not all doom and gloom yet because Marley doesn't have a penalty, you see. So Marley on countback can still get a podium.
Does the penalty board actually say what happened, who gets a penalty in that anyway, on the actual board? Because you might have actually, should be a collision penalty.
Let's have a little look.
We'll find out who the game thinks that was at blame there.
No, well, Senna got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, so that might have been it. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly. So I think Hightower is all over the back. Oh, here goes Quintana again. It was seemingly all you got to do is keep talking about shit because she just gets confused and can't do nothing right. So that's all you have to do, right? I've been told. So that's what I'm going to keep doing.
Yeah.
Decipher that one, bitch.
Now, Rara instantly has got his team back up again. Rara's got his team back up again.
She is.
Ben's coming up towards. Ben's coming up towards 1:30R for the penultimate time.
Yeah, I'm just both Senna and Hightower because
got a comfortable lead of 8 seconds. Yeah, second, third, and fourth's a right battle. That's Rara.
Yeah, Rara
up again.
Ah, he has, hasn't he?
But Marley,
and he's reeling them in fast.
Yeah, and there's Marley. Of course, Marley's not carrying any penalties. Everyone in front of Marley's carrying penalties. So I think Marley might still get 3rd place the way it stands.
I'm telling you what, Raratron might get on the podium here, my friend, because he's coming up.
Yeah,
I think right up the gearboxes.
Oh, here comes Ben on his last lap.
I've got
coming
to
up to the S's.
Do you want to jump onto Raratron and watch this develop?
I will.
I'll go to Ben now. And let me know if there's anything development.
Yeah,
yes,
I will
Ben.
Do, mate.
Strategy has paid. He's learnt his lesson from racing on Saturday, and he's brought the best strategy to the race. And he's, at the end, got away lightly because of the accident between Senna and Marley. So he's got the engine glitch going on as well, but looks a bit, well, it's just a graphical glitch. It can't like he's revving the bloody shit out his car, like, but honestly, folks, that's not really what's happening, like, I can promise you.
Well, Senna's still third.
Senna's
still second. Hightower 3rd. Rara 4th and Marley 5th. But that will change on the penalty count. But that is definitely going to change.
Yeah, and I'm looking at here, and Ben's coming around to head to the final 3 corners. Coming down the back straight now. What an exemplary.
Oh, Rara's going for a move at the inside there.
Oh, look at Ben.
And Hightower.
Stop it. He's already doing the victory little V there.
And Hightower's doing a move on Rara. Sorry, Rara's doing a move on Hightower even. Hightower runs wide. Rara's got it. Yeah, Hightower has left the track. He's going to have to give that position up. Can't do that if you leave the track.
And Ben
you've got to give
wins
position.
in Japan.
Well done, Ben.
Well done to Ben. We'll jump. I can't jump into anybody because it won't let me jump into the next person.
Just did a recording there.
All right.
I'm just waiting for the final result of that because I recorded Hightower going off track and not yielding, and that is not really in the spirit of the game.
Well, all four wheels off the track, you know the rule, you've got to rejoin safely. Safely, which means even if you lose a place, you've got to rejoin.
And here comes
safely.
Iggy. A difficult race, of course. Had to start at the back due to
some points is better than no points. He'll be happy.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be still there. At least I've finished, and some smaller. Some people. And Sexy, ooh, seems to be having lots of problems. Getting a bit ziggy-zaggy all over the place. Yeah, well done, Sexy.
He's doing a bad man, but he's
doing a bad man.
Keeping control of it. But he's keeping control of his car.
You've got to win to be able to do that, Sexy. You've got to be the winner. 9th place doesn't count. Hemp Gamer, who's going to roll in for the final point of today's race. We will get the 3 top drivers in after the race. Get the interviews.
I'm just waiting for well, and the top 3. Don't forget, it's a provisional podium as well because there are instants to look at, so things might change.
There is indeed, and it's Ben wins.
Right, so there we go. Ben
is second, and Rara third.
With Senna 4th, and it should Dati Marley in 5th. So I'll take a screenshot of that.
Yeah, I'm just going down the board, so it's on the feed that I've gone down the board so we can see all the DNFs and time delays and penalties. And oh, look at all them penalties. Jeez. 12 seconds. Sexy. 12 seconds, son. You should have went to Specsavers. I told you. Specsavers. That's all I'm going to say, Sexy. Specsavers.
Right, we'll invite him in. So we've got to invite him. We've got Hemp. No, it wasn't Hemp, was it?
No.
Hightower.
Hightower. Ben, Hightower and Tron. That's your top 3 players today. According to the moment, but that's provisional, folks, because there will be reviews afterwards. Hightower joins. We'll get him to include his audio once he's in there. Include your audio, my son. And Ben. Here comes Ben. Remember to include your audio. May include your audio, my son. And
hello,
Raratron, 3rd place. Okay, well, fantastic, boys. What a bunch of racing. A bit of lag issues there. A couple of people losing connection. I'm sure it affected the game a little bit. I've seen people have.
Yeah, it was laggy to hell.
Yeah, but right. Apart from that,
hang on. I'm sorry, I was just talking to myself and I realised my mic wasn't turned on for the last 2 minutes. We were just saying that this is a provisional podium because of instants, but actually looking at the podium finishes, I should imagine this is actually how it's going to stand because the instants were amongst drivers who finished just outside the top 3. So, anyways,
yes, well done. Again. So I'm going to go to Ben as a champion for today and won in Japan. Great strategy. We've noticed it on the track when we made the pit stop. That could be a strategy to win. And to be honest, if the Marley and Senna incident hadn't happened, you might have had a bit of a battle at the end because they were reeling you in quite fast.
It was Rara that were making me fucking butt cheeks tense.
But how did it feel to be the winner at Japan, son?
Awesome.
How did the race go for you? Did you have it all planned out when and where, or was it a second?
Yeah, well, originally I was going to go for a 2-stop. I seen everybody pitting early, so I thought I could manage another 5 laps on my mediums. That were an hard struggle, considering I did 3 laps in qualifying, so technically I did like 16 laps on the mediums. Yeah. And then, obviously, coming to end at race, I had a brilliant battle with Rara. If only Rara could make them fucking hards last. He was pretty under pressure.
Oh, he was. Yes, you noticed when you made your pit stop as well, you came in just in the nick of time because your front right tyre was blowing according to my screen.
Yep.
He did it positively glad. You know what I mean?
It was on 82% when I walked in.
Yeah. Well, you wobbled in because it was the front tire just blew as you went across the line. That was class. Well, fantastic. Great job done. Yep.
Thank
Japan
you.
is yours. Woo woo. I'll hand the mic over to Beer to take second place.
Yeah, who finished second again? Which one was it? I can't. Hightower, wasn't
High
it?
Tower.
Yes, Hightower. A very good race there, but one mistake around about lap 23 probably cost you a win there. You went wide on one corner and lost quite a few seconds, which difference between winning and losing. But yet again, consistent points in it. Yet again, another appearance on the podium. So well done for that. And how did the race go for you?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Excellent.
good bunch of points that. And like
Did
I
you
say,
find
if
any
it hadn't been for
problems
that,
with it? Did you find any problems with any lag issues in the game? 'Cause
I
we
talked
did
to
notice
myself.
a bit. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Go on then. Do the third man. You've shut me up. Do the third man.
Well, I'll do this. Rah. You had a brilliant race from what I could see. You did absolutely awesome. How did the race go from your perspective?
Oh my god! When I crossed the line and realised I was third, I actually burst into tears.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't believe I've like I say I did a bit of time trial last night to improve the setup, and I went about 6/10 quicker, and the car felt perfect throughout qualifying. Although I had to do 3 laps on the.
Well, I did notice you
on the soft-
had
on
quite
the-
a bit of pace in the race, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
did
were
notice.
saying in our lobby you were the quickest driver on track.
Well, like I say, I had a
Yeah.
in quali.
Just
I had
see
to do
that
3
you-
laps on the soft because I messed up both my first 2 quali laps, so I had to do another one right at the end.
It's just a shame
And
that
then
you couldn't get those hard tyres to last. That was the key thing because you
Yeah,
seem to
I
have the race
wasn't-
in the bag.
I wasn't risking another Malaysia.
Yeah. Well, good
Understandable.
points, 15 points, last podium
Yep.
position. I'm
But
sure you're
perhaps,
chuffed with
perhaps,
that.
perhaps next time though you'll take the risk. Now you've got the podium. If you're in that position again, you'll take the risk next time.
We'll see. It depends on how the race is going and how my pace is. And
Okay.
can I also just say, Ben, that was a heck of a stint. Well done, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Oh,
made them
not-
tyres last well, like. But yeah. Well, fantastic job by all 3 drivers, and we're looking forward to streaming your next race next Tuesday for the viewers. Will be at the same time, and it will be at sunny Texas. So look forward to seeing you there. But before I go, a quick mention and a quick thank you to my co-driver, my co-partner in commentary, Mr. Tafka Beer, who will be racing on Saturday. So the viewers will jump in on Saturday because we will be there in Texas. The race will start at 2 o'clock. Sure, more than likely that I'll be positively glad I'll be streaming, so look on for his feed. I look forward to seeing you there. And from me and Mr. Tafka Beer, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much for watching.
Good night.
Good night, people.
Hey, Cortana.
Hey, Cortana. Stop